I'm so excited to be coming to you guys today. I will be doing a very sentimental episode, I would say, because I'm here in my hometown of East Palo Alto, California, and I wanted to show my more vulnerable side, which is when I'm around my family. Normally, I'm by myself, on the go, always moving, but here I'm around people that I love, people that have been inspiring me since I was a kid. And so today we're going to be interviewing the founders and creators of Dumbarton Express, which is a culture, a brand, a family. And the reason why I decided to interview them today on the pod is because I feel like they've really been highlighting the community in a very positive, organic way. I think just their willingness to welcome any and everyone who is just positive and about bettering themselves or just experiencing life in the most dramatic and delusional way possible. They've really been uplifting the community. So I wanted to bring them on the pod so that we could share this time together, coming together as family, coming together as friends, and as a community. So let's get into it. Guys, welcome to the land of drama and delusion, where we escape our current realities in order to build our desired one. I'm your host, Deasia, and I'm here with the founding members of Dumbarton Express.
What's up with y'all?
We have Eric.
Eric, that's little E. Don't be giving everybody my government name.
I'm sorry.
Don.
And we have Don.
Frisky.
That's Frisky.
I heard that you guys have like little nicknames already for the founding members of Dumbarton Express. Is that the case?
Frisky.
Do you guys go by like DBE and like DB Don?
Yeah, that's DB Frisco. That's DBD. And I'm DBE.
Then what can I be? DBD Asia?
DVD.
DBD squared?
DVD squared.
Okay. So as a way to start, just to get some of the jitters out, get us a little conversational, I like to do a pour up at the start of each episode. So today's pour up is going to be Via Ray Prosecco, which is a Prosecco by my favorite person, Issa Rae. I love Prosecco. It's a party in your mouth, as I like to say. It's fun. It's lightweight. So I'm going to pour up for each of us so we can get started.
Spit a little bit on my Don Julio.
Oh, yeah. You guys have Don as well, right? Don, are you drinking Don?
Yeah, shout out to Reposado, Don Julio.
That's
I
my...
that much. I drink this with you, though.
Okay, thank you,
You said it
Donnie.
by Sheree?
By Issa Rae, not Sheree.
Thank you.
Sheree is from Real Housewives of Atlanta. How does
Issa Rae
it
tastes
taste?
good.
It does?
I'll take some more if you want.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay. Frisco, you good? You want a little more?
Good.
Okay. Let's get it right.
Like apple juice a little bit.
Okay.
I'm tripping.
Apple cider.
Yeah,
So as a way for everybody, all the listeners, to get to know you guys, I think it's best if we start out with some rapid fire questions. Since you guys are a cannabis business brand.
Clothing.
Clothing.
Clothing first.
Clothing first, okay.
Cannabis second.
All right, let us know.
Comedians, too.
What else? Comedians as well, clearly, right? With this one over here. But let's start off. When you guys smoke, do you guys get the munchies?
All the time.
Do you have like a go-to snack, or do you change it up each time?
Donuts and milk and cookies.
Donuts and milk and chocolate chip cookies?
Yep.
Is it by a certain brand only?
Chips Ahoy.
Chips Ahoy, the crunchy one or the chewy
Nah,
one?
the one that come in like a sausage link Vienna, the little Vienna pack.
Oh, and then you have to cut it. I feel like that's...
No, not the one pre-cuts. The one that's in a bowl.
I know, but then don't you have to like cut it if it's in the sausage link to bake it?
No, you just take it off with your fingers and roll it up.
And that's how you... Okay. I always had the Toll House little squares, and you just use the knife and just...
That's cheap.
I think that's just working smarter.
Not hard.
No? Right. They already do the work for you. You just have to like cut it.
Nah, but if you roll it up though, it tastes better at the end, and they cook better. Them square ones, they formed it.
Okay.
Hand particles are on that.
True.
But
All
you
right.
burn that shit. So
Okay. Now, would you guys? So you guys, Donnie, what did you say yours was? We have donuts and milk and cookies.
Well, technically, I don't smoke.
No.
No, so I don't know.
What's your favorite snack then in general?
Snack?
Anything that's in the kitchen, dog.
Well,
We
you
all
said
be
cookies.
hungry.
I never seen you eat cookies recently, like ever.
I think
ate the
Eric said donuts.
I said donut.
You should say tacos.
Tacos.
Eat
That's my
tacos.
favorite thing.
But my
That's
favorite
because
snack,
East Palo Alto only got tacos.
I don't have favorite snack. I have favorite like drinks, like.
Oh,
tea.
so you're a beverage guy.
Yerma tea. You know what that is? Yellow can.
Oh, boba
No.
actually.
That's what you
Yerba
drink.
tea. I
Is
think
it
it's yerba.
boba?
No, it's like a yerma tea. The yellow can, tall cans of tea. It is.
Oh, I think I've seen
like
those
a nice,
before.
like, henna writing on it.
Yeah. Is that like a kombucha?
Blue Fordia. It's it's like really, it's like a less sugar Snapple kind of.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like I don't have like a go-to snack when I do get the munchies, but I've noticed that I have to.
Oh, you smoke?
Occasionally, I do. We're gonna get into my cannabis journey.
Cannabis journey.
But I need the sweet and salty. So if I'll get like some plain kettle chips, but then I need like a sweet, chewy component to go with it.
I don't know about
You know what I mean? The balance.
That sounds like some Kirkland food or something.
No, like you can just get like some kettle chips. Then you have your sweet component. It's the best. I'm indecisive, so I like to have options.
Sounds like something you pick up in Chicago.
Is it?
No.
Now, have you guys always been like involved in clothing? How did this clothing brand like come to be?
It was never clothing. It was always weed. We just one day decided to put the logo on a sweater, and it just turned out to be a good thing.
Yeah, and your sweaters sell out like every time you drop, right? Your hoodies.
Yeah, we promote them. Sometimes we just get caught up in business. We don't got time to sell the hoodies, but for the most part, yeah.
And then I see you also have a T-shirt on as well.
Oh, this is an old drop.
But do you guys want to expand your merch line? Do like bomber jackets or like sweatsuits or something like that?
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
We gotta find the people who's gonna.
And then you guys also have technology in your sweatshirts to where you have a QR code. Is that the case? Is that what you have, Donnie?
No, it's a NFC. It's an NFC chip. It's
And then it takes you directly to your links to your social media.
A website that gives you links to contact us and our social media.
Donnie shit probably been watched all the times. It don't work.
Your case, sir.
Is your case?
Well, I'm talking proper on the.
Oh, maybe
I don't
that's
know why I'm
blocking
doing
it.
this, y'all.
Okay, I have another rapid fire question. I think the case is.
Oh, see, there we go. Frisco's work. This nigga Donnie always running through shit, breaking
Oh,
shit.
so it's like a links page.
Yeah,
Wait,
let
go
me see.
to
Put
it.
your thing up to the thing.
Okay.
Boom, and it pop up right there.
Somebody calling again.
Yeah,
Let me
I
see.
You
got a
guys have a
call.
serve?
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, work. Anyways, y'all see that?
Chilling.
Anyways,
All right, are you guys
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm on Beach
more?
Street in the back by the court. All in there.
Are you guys more summer, winter people? Who's
Yeah.
this guy on the phone with? Like we're not in conversation right now.
All right.
Was that a serve? I feel like the only
I gotta go
time.
sell some hoodies. It's in my trunk. I gotta go out there and sell some.
Yeah. Okay. I guess the business never stops with you guys. Is that the case?
that's the case.
How do you balance business and your personal life? Do you?
Damn.
It just comes all together at once.
You just blend the two. I
Yeah.
feel like Dumbarton
At least
Express
you
is
try
a
to.
family organization. Would
Yeah.
you say so?
I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like the Dumbarton Express. I'm talking.
Wait, tell us
I feel like-
what Dumbarton Express, like, where'd you guys get that name from?
I mean,
Should we word
shit.
it better?
We was literally on the bridge one day and we had to make it
We have
somewhere
a
hella
bridge.
fast.
You gotta tell them about the bridge we have in our neighborhood.
Yeah, tell
We
us
have a
about
bridge that
Dumbarton.
connects,
Where does it
Fremont.
connect to? What city is it in?
So it connects the East Bay to the peninsula, to East Palo Alto, Menlo Park from the East Bay. Our whole life, anybody in East Palo Alto, like, you know, some connections, they got connections to the East Bay. Our whole life, we've been living in East Bay, East Palo Alto. So every single day of our life, we've been coming across that bridge every single day. It's not
Yeah.
a day we ain't never crossed it. If not, we crossed it multiple times. So basically one day we smoking, chilling one day, we had to blast across the bridge and we had to go real, real fast.
Yeah.
And we were smoking past the bus. And Donnie, I don't know who it was, and looked over and said, "We the Dumbarton Express." And
that's how the name came to
just from
be?
there, it just started like, damn, like we should do that. Whoopty whoop whoop.
Yeah.
And we kind of just put it together. We must have sold our grandma that bug we had, sold the grandma bug and bought a pound and some bags, and then it just went from
That
there.
was my car at the moment.
And that was
She sold my car.
that happened in 2020. You guys became Dumbarton Express.
2020, yes.
2020.
So
Got
do you guys
laid
think?
off.
But it's been way before that though. You know,
But
a
do you
lot of-
guys think the downtime that we had in 2020 is a cause as to why you were able to focus
Yeah.
on it and grow it so quickly?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I got
We just had a lot of
well,
time
We were on
to-
front.
Would you?
think
Okay.
about
You know how
everything
there's
that's
that.
going on.
You know how there's that debate going on. Like people are like, I wasn't opposed to lockdown. I kind of want to go on lockdown again. Would you guys want to go on lockdown again?
If there's gonna be EDD,
Yeah. Yeah. There's some EDD and some
Definitely, yeah.
stimulus checks to, you know, yeah.
won't be
I
short this
honestly,
time.
lockdown wasn't that
Wasn't
bad
bad.
for me.
It was cool.
bad.
Like, I mean, the world was
House
in
parties,
shambles, but like,
everything. Turning up.
2020 and 2021 were some of the most fun years that I've experienced.
I was getting paid the whole time until 2021.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was like a double.
So it was blessed.
It was up for you.
I didn't get no cars or anything like that, though.
I gotta be right back.
Oh, you gotta serve. The
All right,
business never stops, guys.
Hold up. Go get us to what's the name? Can you see my red bag, please?
You
can keep going while we do this.
What you want?
Just see my red bag.
It never stops. And so, okay, how did you guys start to develop? Was it more word of mouth that got you the recognition that you guys did so quickly?
Friends, friendships, stuff like that.
Because you know, for people who smoke
Hold up,
weed,
bro.
it's very particular who you cop from. So how did you guys gain that traction so quickly for people to be like, I can trust this source. I want your product. Did you sell it cheaper first until people like saw what you were coming with, and then you were able to like increase?
This started a long time ago. It didn't start with us.
You're
you know?
true
Started
to
with,
this.
we started. Oh wait, should we say all that common terminology? We started at a certain rate, selling like basically like
90 gang,
Yeah.
Started apes.
yeah.
Then he had an idea. We didn't think it was cool. He wanted to do the $100 zips. So he started doing we started doing the $100 zips, and
Yeah.
people was loving them. It was like, I think it was ice cream.
Yeah, I would
like
say, I would say we the
Tell them how
first.
much you was getting them for.
What, the $100 eighths?
Nah, so basically, EDD times all the weed was spiked up.
Yeah.
Shit was expensive. Like when we first started, we went to LA.
No, when we first started, we went to San Jose first.
Oh yeah, we went to San Jose.
3,400.
3,400 for a pound.
Mm-hmm.
Started fucking with them, and that was our first pound, 3,400. And then we started messing with our family out in LA.
Should we do the Bobby theory?
Yeah.
What's the Bobby theory?
You know our cousin Bobby.
Oh, tell us what happened with
Love
Bobby.
Bobby.
Yeah, we love our cousin. But we started buying weed from him in LA. I'm telling you, we leave in the morning, boom, boom, back and forth all day. We go get like 1 or 2 pounds just to go get 2 pounds.
Yeah.
In LA.
One day we was doing this for hella times. We take turns go get weed. One time we got some weed. Yeah, wedding crashers. We must have looked at the bottom of the bag, and it said like, I don't know how much it said.
This said $11.50.
It said,
Much lower than what you guys paid him?
it said like 1,150, 1,200 or something like that.
It said like 1,000, 1,200, 1,000, probably cheaper than what we.
So we called him and said the price on there. We like,
It said 24 or something like that.
like, Cuzzo, why you say this at the bottom of the bag? He was like, oh, nigga, that's
how many flavors they got over there.
That's how many flavors they got. I'm like,
That's
what's
the
up?
amount of product they got there.
So
Like,
yeah,
that was the price, bro.
so yeah, that was crazy. He was marking up them bags like, oh, $2,000.
That's
Like,
what we thought, but-
then they're charging us $4,000. Talking about, oh, it's some super.
He had to come up
There
too.
was some stuff that we
Yeah, he
have
came
out
up. He came up for
It's
sure.
all a business, so you gotta
Nah,
respect
that ain't
everybody's.
no business.
No, it's fishy
I mean,
business.
I like
It was
that.
cool.
It was cool. It was nice. It was
But it
good
was some
weed.
stuff we didn't have out here, so it was different stuff people were seeing.
So now, are you
paying
guys
for it.
willing to share where you're sourcing now?
No. Why would we do that?
Okay, the ops are always present.
We had to go through a lot to get there and do it.
Okay,
You know?
okay. Is it local? Can you guys answer that?
Sure. Why
Yeah.
wouldn't it not be local?
Okay.
We in the best
San Jose.
weed place.
And now I've been seeing that you guys have been expanding to a lot more cities in the Bay Area. East Palo Alto, I feel like, is like your hub, right? But you guys have gone where? San Jose, Santa Clara,
Yeah, I would
Oakland.
think people just need to
ATX.
understand that East Palo Alto is our starting place. That's where we from. That's where we at every day. So y'all can't be mad at us sometimes. It's only 3 of us. We trying to expand, but we can't just, we got to figure out who we want to do it. It's not.
Yeah.
it's
So
not
what's
Sometimes
that?
y'all
How does
wanna
that
spend
look?
40,
What does that look
20
like
bucks to
though?
go 40
Like
miles.
as you guys try to expand Dumbarton Express due to the demand that you've already received so quickly.
Makes sense.
What's the criteria? Like, what are you necessarily looking for in order to?
I mean, it's got to be somebody we can trust, somebody we know, somebody that won't.
Is this like a delivery person?
It's not a delivery person. You joining a whole community, a society. It's not just no.
Man,
There's
that's like buying an NFT. You get a lot of perks with this.
Yeah. Such as what? Because you guys do a lot with the community
Hey, Ty,
as
I'm
well,
in an interview. Can I call you back?
right? Like you guys do your lottery box where.
DV lottery, yeah.
Yeah,
The DV
explain
lottery.
DV lottery.
So we basically get you guys to come by, and we give out tickets with it. But every time you get a ticket, we take 10 out of that.
All right, so the idea came from like the mob Soprano. I was watching Sopranos. Back in the day, in Italians, their neighborhoods, they used to have lotteries for their own people. You go to the store or to wherever the loan sharks, whatever they do it. So it's just an idea, just to everybody that come with us. Every time you buy something, we take $10 from that box and we put it in the box. I mean $10 from that sale, and put it in a box, and at the end of the week we raffle it away, just as a motive to come shop with us and be with us,
and to give back to the community, I assume, as well.
Type shit.
Because it kind of gets to a large amount. You guys just gave away what, 3,800 or 2,800?
2,800.
And it's just going to continue. Right, that's someone's rent. That's groceries that's rent and groceries. Then you can pocket all that money to save. So, and then you guys do your annual splash day event.
Yeah, type shit. Yeah.
What is that about?
That's more giving back to the community. We got the softball games from different cities coming out: San Francisco, Oakland. We got all the jumpers out there, water slides for the kids. It's just like the initial mark of starting the summer off, so keep it on.
Everything's free, and all the vendors are local as well.
Yeah, sure. It's more from San Francisco, Oakland, all around, Bay Area.
Just really bringing it home.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay. And did you guys imagine how big it would get so quickly? Or was it just more so of this is something that I'm doing with my peers, my family, and it's just a side hobby? Did you expect it to be as full force as it is now? It's not even at its peak.
Like when our Instagram started getting deleted and stuff, it came back pretty fast too when we got our Instagram deleted.
We have to talk about that. Why you guys, every time, you guys have had what, 5 Instagrams now?
Like 4.
4? What happens?
Now.
Do you guys have an op that always reports your Instagram?
I got my theory, but
what's your theory?
Shit. That's why we don't go to Menlo Park.
Okay.
We don't go to Menlo no more.
So
I feel like every time something happened, it was because we went to Menlo Park, and then our pages get deleted and all type of shit.
But the people keep coming back despite the deleted pages.
People keep coming back, but I feel is this Frisco?
Bro,
hey Frisco, glad for you to.
Huh?
You didn't meet him?
But Ed was outside too.
So you gave
we're discussing a serve right now, guys.
I need another white wagyu, bro.
I know, but what about Ant?
I gave Ant already what he wanted.
What he wanted?
2 white wagyu.
I know, but I get no, nigga. That was Niner Gang Joe shit that I gave you.
Oh, you got
I think the reason most of our Instagrams were getting deleted, really,
come on, Don,
because we'll make so we make our posts and we post our inventory, whatever we're getting. That's the way you got to do it. So now we know it's the way you got to do it. Before we just posted stuff saying tap in, like that. You can't do stuff like that because it's gonna
flag,
trigger Instagram or whatever.
Their attention.
Once you get so many, I want to say 9, maybe 8, 7. You get 7 flags, you definitely need to start thinking about getting
So you guys don't think that the reason why your Instagrams were getting deleted wasn't because you guys have ops, but because of the language you were using?
Probably both.
Because you guys gained this traction so quickly, people are probably envious a little bit.
I used to work at Facebook.
We don't give no envy vibes.
No, because you guys are. You guys are for the people.
Yeah,
I think there's people at Facebook that just works for stuff like pages like this.
Yeah.
I think there is.
So that's why you guys have to be very particular, and you're like, this is just.
I think it's somebody
because
it's really close. So I think it's somebody that knows this and knows we're doing this business. I know this.
At first, Corona times, there's a lot of weed business that started up.
Yeah.
I would like to say that it was some weed businesses locally that would be doing some reporting shit on some weird shit.
Wood in here.
But other than that, not really.
This page has been around for a while.
It has, because it's just for the clothing.
The hammer.
Right? Yeah. This page is just for the clothing. So then how do people find out your menu items?
You just gotta talk to us. Everybody knows.
They just DM you? Do you guys respond to DMs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes we be busy though. You gotta understand that, and we don't see it all the time,
Yeah. So have you guys always been for the weed smokers? Or when did you guys come into your experience with weed?
Shit, well, it's a different experience for me.
Yeah.
I never smoked weed, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I used to do other shit. The only reason I smoked weed is because I had to stop doing the other stuff.
Yeah.
So I never was a weed smoker.
Then has weed changed your life for the better? Just with allowing you to supplement it as well as creating the brand Dumbarton Express?
Not necessarily, because weed be bringing me down. I need to.
Oh, okay.
It's the tobacco.
Yeah, you gotta go clean.
I'll send you that.
Okay, I think that we should discuss our Actually, okay, this is how I think it should go. I'm going to talk about what drew me into Dumbarton Express.
Okay.
Based off of my personal experience. And then, just to give you guys time to think about your craziest, funniest high story where you were just really in it. Okay, so think about that. But no, what interests me in Dumbarton Express, one, I smoke myself. My experience has changed drastically. I didn't start smoking though until I moved to Chicago.
Let me see that pen, Frisco.
And the smoking there is intense. Everybody smokes.
You said you smoke?
We do. I do. I feel like your grandma smokes, your mom smokes, everybody smokes in Chicago.
It's like one more over.
Damn, Bess right there on the floor.
Oh, it's on the floor. It's playing hide and seek.
I feel like you're saying that for your family, Deasia.
Huh?
I feel like you're saying that for your family because you went off to college at that time. Am I wrong? No.
No, I really didn't start smoking
you
until.
Pulling on it too hard. You gotta
Yeah,
breathe that
let's do
motherfucker.
it.
easy, smooth.
You taste it. It tastes good.
Now, you're doing a little fast. Let me show you.
Yeah, you
Okay,
gotta.
give a demo.
It's like wine. You gotta take it in and swiggle it in your mouth and all type of stuff.
You start off slow when you feel the smoke activate, then you start pulling in. Once you feel like the activate, you
Oh.
got a little lip gloss on.
Try it.
It's really
This
good.
reminds me of a Stizzy Pod.
This that orange gooba stopper.
That's a fun name. Okay, but it does remind me of a Stizzy Pod. And the reason why I like Stizzy is because they hit, it's a dab, but they hit like jewels. Even though I don't do jewels, and those are kind of dead, but it's smoother, you know?
So what you do now?
I just smoke joints.
You saw our high story.
Yeah,
Let's start with Frisco.
Okay, Frisco, tell us your craziest high story. What went on? Set the scene.
I blacked out when I was like 16, 17. I started drinking. I took like 6, 7, 8 gummy worms like that.
The edibles?
Yeah.
Were they like each 10 milligram?
I don't remember.
Okay, you just took them.
My cousin said take 2, and I was like, it ain't hit. So I took about like 4 more.
That's always how it happens. Every time you eat an edible, you're like, this isn't doing anything. You take more and
Like
it
my
knocks you
worst
out.
highest ever has been with edibles.
Yeah, because it's a body high.
I'm gonna tell my double high.
Okay.
Oh, remember my turn?
Wait, what's the story, Crisco?
I just
And it
blacked
just
out for
tweaked
New
out.
Year's. Yeah, like around like
What year was
10:30.
this?
Nigga wanted to smoke and black
How old
out
were
on
you?
weed on New Year's.
I was like 15, 16.
Oh, so you were really going through
17.
it.
You know your
No,
mom
I
gonna
just
watch
I
this,
just
right?
thought that's my first time
Right.
taking edibles. And I
Yeah.
was like, this didn't hit me.
Tell
Yeah,
everybody
the
to
first,
couple
I
more,
remember the
everybody.
first edible, the first time I ever took edibles, it was a brownie.
Everything.
And I took half of the brownie and I felt like my body was disintegrating into glitter. And I just kept saying that.
Glitter?
Yeah, I was off an edible for the
Tyler,
first
the
time.
creator.
And I was like, my body's turning into glitter. My body's turning into glitter.
Glitter.
Like I feel
Oh,
like
no.
glitter. No joke.
Oh,
Okay.
we got that one at the house. Oh, so one time we had our family members, they create pies, cakes, all
Yeah,
type of
yeah.
shit, right? They must have, hey Big E, I got a cake for you. What kind of cake was it?
Nah, it was Granny House.
No, Ruthie.
Oh, oh wow, that was bad.
He's like, I
so
got a
Ruthie
cake for
always
you,
made
Biggie.
him cakes. Dre Carwash, Dre wife always made him cakes on Christmas. But sometimes they was hit, sometimes they wasn't. She said this one wasn't.
The whole family, bro. The cake came
I'm
home,
gonna tell you
bro.
that story too.
Everybody started ooh,
Yeah.
busting down the
Tina-
cake.
Tina was maybe 8, 7,
7
9, 10.
Oh, and it's like
It was weed
it's
in the
weed
cake.
in the cake.
Nobody knew.
He ate the cake.
The whole house
And-
blew down. The whole house.
My dad ate the cake, but them 3 they smoke, so they
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
whatever. I go pick up a car from the car wash shop from Texas. One of my family members. I get over the bridge. I'm like, I start dropping the windows. I can't breathe. Like I'm just like gone. I smell
Yeah.
chemicals. So like it has to be the chemicals. I get to the couch. I get on the couch. I fall out. Wake me up. Get out here, man. Hey, go on.
Not the chemicals, the
I'm like, oh,
chemicals.
what the hell? Okay.
This nigga
The
high
next
off the
day,
cake.
the next day,
He said the chemicals, the
he
chemicals.
says Tina fall out. She sleep at 5 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
In the afternoon.
Yeah.
So next day we find out, or next 2 days, she's like, yeah, Eric, we have some.
How was it? She said, how was it?
Yeah, how was it? Did you
Did
get high?
you get high? And he was
Man.
like, that's why everybody was fucking dead in the house. That's
She
why
drugged
everybody
us.
was high as fuck.
We was
bro.
Poor
drunk.
Tina. Tina didn't know what was going
Yeah,
on.
Tina was like, it was like 7 o'clock latest. She was gone. Dad, like, what the hell was wrong with Tina? You sick? I'm like, I was knocked out on the couch. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but I fell asleep on the couch at their house.
Yeah.
And I get a car with them. It was night. We went home, you know. Then I
Damn.
woke up like, oh, Every day.
That's crazy. I feel like the craziest high stories are either when you take an edible or when you hotbox. The highest I've ever been was when I took a dab with the wax and the rig. I was to the.
That's a different type of high.
Yeah, I was to the moon.
You want to get white boy high.
I was to the moon when I did that. But then when I hotboxed, that high, I always said, like, when I was in the car, I was like, I feel like a Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade balloon. Like, that's how high I felt in that hotbox. And then speaking of, like, favorite high snacks, I came back to my apartment and made some barbecue wings, and I tell you, like, that was the best food I've ever eaten in my life. I was so high.
I couldn't wait that long for no wings to be cooked.
I was
right now.
I know, and that's the hard part is like when you get the munchies, you want the food right then and there. But I don't know, maybe I was snacking throughout, but I made these wings, and I'm telling you, to this day, it's still like the best food I ever consumed. But I also was high out of my mind when I did it.
You want to hear embarrassing?
This is our biggest problem.
Did you pee on yourself?
No, I had an edible. Once I took an edible, it was really good. And the next time I got one from this guy, it was kind of bad, even to the point where
this
I was
nigga Donnie was
stinks.
sneaking smoking weed at school with his partners. That's why
that was another school. I'm talking about Logan.
He got kicked out.
Hold on, wait.
He got kicked out. Logan.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
And he had to go to continuation school because
that was junior. I didn't get kicked out. I did continuation
with all his partners and shit.
Crashing.
So you've been about this life,
crashing dad cars, crashing the wagon.
Freshman year, bro. I had like some type of like we was doing football at this time before school started. I took an edible during like lunch. I don't know why we had them at school. Somebody gave them to me. Ate it, and I got to football time. We had like some type of course, a big course.
Edible before practice.
I made everybody do it 3 times. I made everybody do it 3 times in a row.
Really?
Just because I just kept going slow. I couldn't function. I wasn't high. I just didn't have the breath for it.
You were high, Donnie. You were high.
I just was winded. Then the next day we did it at 1 p.m. I was like,
so you made everybody work harder because you wanted to take an edible.
Yeah, bro.
And you're like, I was not.
Too.
You
I
were
didn't
high.
even play on the team. It was like before school even started.
So it's like you weren't even starter and making them do more
work. It was summer school.
I would have.
Summer school going.
Did you get like beat up in the locker room because of that?
No, who got beat up in the locker
room? We did have to.
I didn't get beat up over here in the locker room.
We did do some crazy shit like a couple days after.
What'd you guys do? Oh, because of the coach?
No, I didn't. Almost got in a fight.
Donnie, you're like not a violent person. Right. What did the fight? What happened with this fight?
No, he was up there fighting with them fake ass Northes and shit, bro.
You can't put that in the...
We came up there, but he had shit fucked up. We came in that classroom like, nigga.
I've never been in a fight. I've never been in a physical fight.
We don't really fight either. It's just...
Yeah. Have you ever been in a fight, Crisco? Tell us about this fight. You've never been in one?
I'm not talking about fighting people. We don't really do that. We fight each other.
Bro, we was viral on Instagram because of y'all the other week.
What happened?
You didn't see me on Instagram pushing him down the street? People
in
Vegas.
Yes, I do remember that. A rare sighting, Donnie is upset. It is very rare to see Donnie.
Nah, it wasn't even like that. It's actually one of Donnie's friends, if you want to keep it real, something like that. You know,
the girl, Lil Peters.
She walk in, I see her. You know, I kind of just look at her like, dang, okay, you cute with the whoop whoop. And she look at me and she like, what's up? Buy me a drink. And I'm like, you know, maybe later, maybe. I didn't say that, but I was like, maybe later. It's good. It's good. Must have went back there. Boom. Like 30 minutes later, she see me again. What's up? Buy me a drink. Oh, Donnie. Tell your brother buy me a drink. I'm like, all right, maybe in a minute. You know,
maybe in a minute.
Because I'm not doing. I don't be on all that when I go out. But anyway, I got drunk enough. I went to the bathroom, seen her. She's like, buy me a drink. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, man. Buy me one too.
Yeah.
Buy me one too. It's good. Huh? Take one. Buy me one too. Buy me one. Sitting there waiting. Next thing you know, it just, I kid you not, I turned around. She tried to say I pulled her hair, but I wasn't even talking to her at the moment. She turned around and she just, bow, took off on me. Like, nigga, you pulled my hair.
And it was somebody else who did it. Who pulled her hair?
I don't know who pulled her hair. That's the point. We all don't know.
And so then that causes you guys to be fighting in the street and Donnie to be pushing you back.
He was the only one there, so he came back to the party area.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I took the whole party out.
Okay, yeah, let's get into this party scene because it seems like you guys have a designated like location where you throw your parties for everyone's birthday.
No, we don't.
Be there again after this podcast.
Well,
nah.
What's the date?
We all, everybody always end up at Aura.
Where's Aura?
We don't always end up at Aura, but they call themselves, my sister and them, they call themselves the Aura Horrors. Shit. Aura Horrors.
Aura Horrors. What does that even mean? They're just they're the hype.
But January 20th, we have a Donnie birthday party.
Yes, Donnie. So where is it at Aura? Is it at
I'll be
work?
there.
Nah.
I'll be sick
Where
that
is it?
weekend on vacation.
Donnie, why don't
If
you
you're
want
going,
people
you're
to
gonna get
celebrate
scammed,
in your
bro.
honor?
You know, I mean,
Because it's
you
my
know, that was
25th
the best.
birthday.
That was
Listen,
the best party.
We're gonna solve this right here.
That was the best party
My
of the year.
25th
Hands
birthday,
down.
Deja. What do I need a 26th
Was you
birthday
there?
party
You was
for?
there.
He's about to be 30 years old. He needs a 30th.
Yo, y'all wasn't gonna be
When's your
there.
30th birthday?
He needs a 30th.
Shit, about
DB
2 years.
Sleep.
Don't even worry about all that. But anyways, look. Hey, what's that OG name with the dreads? When he was like,
Let
hey,
it go.
he was like, what's your age, OG?
All right.
Thank you.
So why don't you introduce who is DB Sleep and how is he affiliated with Dumbarton Express?
It ain't no introduce. DB Sleep been in these streets for many moons, way before us, any of us on this couch. He been off the porch, you know. He been doing this for a long time.
Oh, God.
You know, if you ever wanted to find him, he right there in the G. He ain't
Nah,
been-
bro.
Hey, cut too much. Cut.
Alright.
Okay.
You understand though? He been out here before us. You know, it ain't no asking that type of question. You ask him.
All right, Sleep. So how do you feel about Dumbarton Express? Do they got the best merch, the best weed?
He
Oh,
part
that
of Dumbarton
shit.
Express.
Yeah.
That's the shit.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Is it what would you say your role is in there?
Get money.
Yeah. And you I feel like you're like the headquarters.
You know, we family, you know, we
Yeah.
keep this shit together, you know, and move as one, and and shit.
Everybody goes up. I just had an episode talking about working laterally and using the people around you to elevate. And I feel like that's what you guys are doing here with
I mean, I'm
Dumbarton
just saying,
Express.
bro. If we gonna do with anything, I'll do it with family, bro. Ain't
Yeah,
nobody-
exactly. Working, having the people around you,
ain't
doing it with the
nobody
people
else,
that
you know,
came up.
Be around the people. we
You
been
were just
around,
talking
bro.
about people that you have to trust and everything as well in order to expand. And this is like the core group that you trust. And you guys have grown a lot. Would you guys ever accept applications for people to apply to
Spicy,
Dumbarton
yeah.
Express?
Yeah, of course. Actually, yeah, of course.
No.
It's just
I feel like
that's
the
not
application
like
process
that.
would have to be like them sending in a video.
sending a video explaining to why you think you deserve to be on the team Dumbarton Express. You gotta let us know what city you in though first. You
Guys,
can't-
listen
you
to
can't be
this.
East Palo Alto.
Submit your applications.
It can't be East Palo Alto. It could be San Jose. If you Oakland, Vallejo area, Stockton type shit, you know, then yeah, we'll hear you out. Type
We
shit.
known all through this shit.
We'll hear you out.
You the one.
And if you
and
fuck
what
with
are
us,
you
we
looking-
fuck with you.
And what are you looking for personality wise?
We looking for somebody that ain't got no job right now, but they need a job, but they loyal and they fuck with us and they always fucked with us, you know,
yeah.
because it's a
We
24-hour
can find that
thing.
on our own, I think.
Yeah, but you know, because you know,
Should they send videos to your DMs? No guaranteed job offer, but if you feel like you could send in a good video that would qualify as a good application, they'll
Family.
keep it for future reference.
Man.
You know,
Family.
let the people
We'll
know your
respect that
Instagram
agreement.
handle so that they can follow you guys, so you guys can get your follower count even up higher.
under the DB.
Under the DB, is there an underscore or anything
Under
like that?
the
No.
DB.
And the
Just
reason
that
it's
read.
under the DB because we lost so many pages, and after we lost all those 4 or 5 pages, we're like, damn, the police put us under the bridge. We under the DB now. So
Oh, okay. So now you're giving context to the name.
no, it's not given. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Under the DB. We under the bridge now. We felt like we was on top, like we doing good. Then just boom.
Camera.
I feel
You
like
ate
you
your
guys
smoke?
are still, yeah. I feel
Yeah,
like
you
you
told
guys
everybody
are
you
still
smoke.
Yeah,
Hit that blunt.
You
This
want me
ain't
to pass this to
This
you?
It's like that New York special.
I love it. They're trying to. I'm like, you want me to pass this to you? You didn't see me over here hinting.
Well, I was in
don't know.
conversation, so we did get out of rotation, which I know you're very sensitive about, Eric.
Roll some
Because
up
I
shit.
passed you, I didn't know if you wanted to see
Roll
them.
some
Okay,
up.
Let me get a leave.
let's talk. You never talked about your. You talking about your
That
weekend?
nigga Frisco got
Yeah,
two things
I am a
Let me get a
consumer
leave,
of
You said let you get
of
that
weed.
blunt.
I do enjoy it. Like I said, I started in college when I moved to Chicago. I started out, everybody starts out small. So I started out smoking Dutches. That's how I got my introduction into it. From Dutches, grew to Woods. And then I was in Woods and Dutches.
I quit smoking.
Did
Well,
you?
why you
That's
relapsing?
little, yeah.
Like that.
Come
live
on,
in
bro.
the flesh right
We
now.
call it relapsing, bro. This ain't no crack, man.
That's relapse.
And so then
Always
Woods and
smoking on
Dutches for
crack.
a while. And that was and then I was like, I gotta clean it up. So I started smoking joints. And now I just do pre-rolls and edibles. Those are my preferred. But I've done edibles. I love edibles. And the highest I've ever been though was when I did the wax off the dab rig. I was in outer
Yeah,
space.
that's you trying to get
And then
high.
I've done the bong, which you gotta that hurts your throat a lot because you're just taking it all in.
Yeah.
And yeah, now I'm just into pre-rolls, edibles, and if I'm around people who smoke blunts, I'll smoke a blunt. But with the tobacco, I try to relax off of it. Do you get an extra high with the tobacco, do you think?
You get an extra high.
It give you a desired feeling, but at the same time, it come with a lot of stuff. You know, you get headaches and shit. You get dry mouth all day, walking around with your breath stinking and shit.
Yeah, with the woods and the
Niggas
yeah.
It make you dehydrated.
Water.
Real
Boys do a
dehydrated.
lot, but she smoke a joint.
It make your pee yellow.
Joints.
Hello?
You're naming a lot
You really
of
gotta do the
negatives.
grabbers and loose sleeves. You know what I mean?
Really wanted tell us about it. Make this episode happen. One, because I'm finally at home in East Palo Alto, California, born and raised. I am not here often, and I felt like while I'm here, it's time for me to maximize and spend it with community, with people from East Palo Alto and my family. So it was such a pleasure to have Dumbarton Express joined here with DB Frisco, DB Lil E, DB Don, DB Sleepy, and the honorary DBD. Thank you so, yeah, DBD squared. So thank you so much for joining us, and we can't wait to come to you with episode 7. Have a good one.
Wow.
Peace.
Bravo.